Hello, Internet! My name is Chan Sterling, and I am the host for Cosplay Deviants presents Dungeons and Deviants, The Fractured Star. Now, one of the things we want to do, and the part of this Kickstarter, is help you get to meet some of the Cosplay Deviants who are going to be helping us out with this production. And tonight, I have the wonderful Lizzie Darling. Hi, Lizzie!
Hi!
Are you excited to be here? Because I'm excited to have you.
I'm quite excited.
Awesome. So one of the things we wanted to do is just interview everyone involved in the production and kind of see where their head's at, learn a little bit about them, and kind of introduce you to the folks on Kickstarter, so that way they are excited to see more of you. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I feel like I basically made my character myself, but kind of over dramatized, which isn't really that far off for me because I'm pretty dramatic, to be honest. I picked out what my class was going to be before I even decided what my race was going to be. I just know that I don't have any hand-eye coordination, so I knew I had to be something that was like a swingy, like I just need to like swang it. So I am a barbarian dwarf, and I basically based it off of myself. I am going to be a berserker, class-wise, and pretty much I was like, all right, so I need something that's swinging, you know? I need to directly hit something, so I'm going to be a barbarian, and therefore I'm going to be a dwarf, because if I had to pick anything that I would be reincarnated as in some sort of D&D world, it would either be an elf or a dwarf, and quite frankly, I'm only 5'2". So dwarf kind of felt a little better. So went with dwarf, and honestly, I'm really excited because I do get to have a wonderfully magnificent beard, which anybody who actually knows me, I'm a hairstylist and I have my own salon, and I think beards are one of my favorite things to do in my salon. Just because it's like you can wear your contour, you can just grow your contour as a, you know, beard.
You do beards?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to come see you, actually. Yeah. All right. So what's your history with role-playing games? Have you role-played a lot before? And not necessarily just D&D, but like role-playing in general.
So I would say, honestly, I grew up with it. My dad was heavy into D&D. Quite frankly, we got told D&D stories for bedtime stories. Instead, we would get the reminiscence of me or my dad and my uncle Alan, who is actually not my uncle. He's just my dad's best friend. But they used to have the most ridiculous and incredible adventures in D&D. And those were my bedtime stories, honestly. So pretty much from childhood, and then I think I played my first game when I was like 12. I really got into it when I was like 13. So I've been playing for a while. I also, if I'm playing any kind of video games, they're typically RPGs as well. And role playing in general, I feel like I started cosplaying at about 15, and every single time I cosplay, I won't cosplay a character I don't know, because cosplay for me is role play.
It's a very, very old school cosplay, because I definitely, the history of cosplay a lot of time is like acting in the character as well, and people don't necessarily do that as much anymore. I feel like everyone's kind of Deadpool times their character when they're at conventions. That might just be the energy drinks, but like,
or the alcohol,
or loco. It's both. So you have a lot of history with this. What are you excited about for this project? What's something in this project that you're really excited for?
Honestly, I'm really just excited to kind of play with other people who I guess, I wouldn't normally have been able to get together with, kind of thing. Just the other models, and just have a really good time and a bunch of crazy adventures with, people that I might not have connected necessarily with to get an actual game going beforehand.
Yeah, it's really exciting. One of the things that I also am excited for is just these people that I maybe have met once or twice, or that maybe we've only met online or through the forums, and being able to meet face to face and play a game, especially because I haven't really got to play mini games face to face in a long time. So it's going to be really exciting to get a bunch of people who are safe and healthy and put us together and make sure we're being safe together, but have a lot of fun to really have a blowout session.
Yes, that's something I'm excited for too, especially like you said, we haven't had, interactions for such a long time. So just being able to, first of all, I feel like my cosplay friends are, I really only get to see them at conventions because we're all different lives and in different places and all over the place. So it's nice to get together again with cosplay people who, we're super into it, and we're able to kind of really delve into the nerdism, I guess.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions for me as the dungeon master going forward into this game session?
Okay, so I feel like as dungeon master, I need to know what kind of. I'm not asking for specifics of the
No
battle,
spoilers.
but no spoilers. But like, is this going to be like a really extreme, like intense battle kind of situation, or is it going to be like for the most part, you won't die if you're not super stupid?
Well, to
Is
be
that too
fair,
spoilery?
it costs a lot of money to fly people to where we're recording. So, to fly someone out last minute, should I kill your character, will be a deterrent. That being said, I think your player characters need to be alive for me to break their hearts. And I think that's more exciting for me than ruining your character sheets. So
No. Oh my god, please tell me you're not going to draw on my weaknesses.
yeah, I've been working with one of my best friends who I've been playing D&D with since high school, and I won't say how long ago that was, but it was a very long time ago. And we essentially sat down and have been plotting out what are some of the most fun, goofy, fucked up, and like things that we can do to you. So we definitely have been trying to put together a little session that has it's an isekai, so there's adventure. You guys are going to be heroes, and that's exciting. But the way I normally play a game is that I build a world and I call it a horse, and I put you guys on that horse and I slap the horse's ass and then I hold on. You can't really do that when you're building a show like this. So instead, I have put you guys on a horse cart, so horse can't go that fast. And instead, I've just put a bunch of potholes down the road. So when the horse gets places, you all get jostled around. That's kind of the goal I'm going for. So you're going to take the horse where it goes, but I'm going to try to make it as exciting and challenging when you go from spot to spot.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you want to say to the folks who are out there in Kickstarter and debating that they want to, whether they should back us? What can you sum up in a very short phrase or anything why they should check out Dungeons and Deviants?
Don't you want to play with me?
Yeah. Oh, and get the miniatures. Get the little miniature you with a beard, a great big bushy beard.
My beautiful braided beard. It's going to be gorgeous.
It's going to be great.
Don't worry. In the sessions, I'll stroke it.
I can visualize it now. All right, Lizzie, thank you so much for joining me. Everybody out there in Kickstarter, once again, I'm Chance Sterling, and from Cosplay Deviants, Dungeons and Deviants, The Fractured Star, please back us on Kickstarter. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, show your friends. We really want to make this content for you, and we can't do it without your help. So please check us out on Kickstarter. Until next time, I'm Chan, and have a good night.